Welcome to Love and Money Secrets TV, and today I am answering another QUORA question. And this person is asking under the category of love, relationships, dating, and advice. I luckily get another chance with my girlfriend. I feel terrible about what happened between us, and I truly love her. How can I show her that I'm genuinely sorry for what happened and that I truly love her? Well, I really don't have a lot of information here about exactly what happened, but the bottom line is this. If you truly honestly love this woman and you are in remorse and regret whatever it was that transpired, and you really want to communicate to her that you truly genuinely love her, I got to say, love is a very important factor in between two individuals, especially if you're talking about a romantic relationship. But sometimes love isn't enough. And why do I say that? Because if you have love and you don't have trust and mutual respect, then love isn't going to hold you together. So you have to have love in a relationship. That has to be at the heart and at the center of what you two share. You need to love yourself enough to know that you deserve to love someone and to receive someone's love. So you give somebody your love and then you receive, because your receiving that person's love is as important as you giving that person love. And that person has to be in the same place where they love themselves enough to know that they are worthy and they love themselves and they're willing to share their love with you and receive the love that you have for them. But next, you have to have mutual respect for each other. You have to have respect for each other and you have to have trust with each other. If you don't have trust and respect for each other, then all the love in the world isn't going to make that work, because without love, without trust, and without respect, you may love, absolutely adore her, but if you don't respect her, if you don't trust her, if you're jealous of her every move, if you're suspicious of whenever she leaves your sight, of who she's seeing, who sees her, no one can control who sees you. And so that's actually not really true love. That's actually obsession, which is confused for love. So what I would say to you is that what you did originally to get her, you're going to have to start all over, and you're going to have to do that again in order to build trust, in order to build respect. And I don't know if you did something that you feel that you have to change in your behavior. I don't know if there are any kind of addictions that are in your past or your present, but all those things I think have to be negotiated, and you have to approach her with humility, with remorse. You need to express to her, it's kind of like the layers of an onion. You sold her on you when you first met. There was an attraction, and then obviously you did a good sales job. You were able to sell her on you, and you and her were together, and then you did something to blow it. So you basically got her to return the merchandise and say, you know what? I'm giving up this one guy and I'm going to make myself available to the 7 billion people on the planet, half of them of which are men. And I'm going to lose the one because this is not acceptable behavior. And I'm going to reintroduce myself back into the marketplace, make myself free again. So now you are going to be competing with all the other fish in the sea, my friend. If you truly love her, if she really is the person for you, then you won't worry about the competition. You will do whatever it takes, not in an obsessive manner, but in a truly unconditional, loving manner. And you're going to have to resell her one word at a time, spoken words, written words. You're going to have to act in a loving manner. You're going to have to be in a respectful, thoughtful, generous, kind, loving place. You're going to have to show her that you appreciate her, that that you respect whatever her choice is from this point forward. You really cherish and love and adore what you had in the past with her. You understand where she's coming from, and that, you know, perhaps if you were in her shoes, probably you would be reacting the same. But that you're human, you make mistakes. We all make mistakes. And once you're able to acknowledge the mistake and you are willing not to repeat the same mistake over again, you truly do learn the lesson and say, listen, I want to earn back your respect. I want to earn back your trust. And, you know, I absolutely love you and adore you. And I want you to receive the love that I have for you. And if I have to climb a mountain, you know, bring the moon on a platter to you to earn back your love, to make it safe so that you can open up your heart again to me, then it's going to be harder for her to open up her heart this time than it was the first time because you lost her trust. But the heart is the most resilient muscle in the human body. And the heart is not just a physical muscle, it's also a spiritual, emotional, psychological muscle. And if you two really were meant to be with each other, you know, she knows that she has flaws. We all know that we have flaws. None of us expect perfection out of any human being. But this could be a very monumental, life changing lesson for you and for her. She needs to learn her boundaries. She needs to continue being in a place of self-respect, knowing that she deserves better treatment. And you need to learn to respect her boundaries and to treat her as someone who is um, that you are worthy of her. And then you have to create this environment, a safe space where she is able to relax into your masculinity, knowing that you are not going to hurt her. You're not going to blow up in anger at her. You know, the first sign of a guy with low testosterone is a guy who has no impulse control, a guy who blows his top, who yells, who criticizes, who blames, who's depressed, who has low motivation. If those any of those traits, and I don't know if these traits are part of what your issues are, if they are, then you could have a hormonal imbalance, and you may have to do things in order to increase your testosterone. And by increasing your testosterone, I don't mean by you taking a supplement. I mean that you need to do the inner work so that you behaviorally behave your way and balance your body into balance so that your testosterone is at the right level, because your testosterone has to be 10 to 50 times higher than her testosterone level in order for her to have any attraction to you. And if you're drinking a lot of beer, if you're drinking a lot of alcohol, make no mistakes, alcohol increases estrogen in men and women. So if a man the reason why a man drinks alcohol is because it makes him relax, makes him want to do nothing. That is estrogen literally biochemically is increasing in your body. If your estrogen level is too high, you're not going to be attractive to any woman, and you are not going to feel good either. So, and if you want more information about that in particular, I talk a little bit about it on Love and Money Secrets TV. But your best bet is to go to John Gray. It's venusandmars.com or marsandvenus.com. Look him up on YouTube. He has a ton of information, especially over the last 4 or 5 months since the pandemic hit. He's pretty much doing daily videos, and he talks about how men and women both can behaviorally, without having to take supplements, you can behave your way into getting your hormones in balance. And make no mistakes, that girl needs a man and you need a woman in order for you to have the optimum level of hormonal balance so that you are feeling, you know, strong and mighty, because you're doing things for her which will put her into hormonal balance too. It was part of nature's design. You have the male and the female have to come together to be in harmonic balance, and for you to feel powerful, for you to feel good about yourself, for you to feel productive. So I hope this answers your question. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about any of this, if you want me to elaborate on any of these points in any way, shape, or form, do put a comment in the message section here of YouTube below. That's what this is for. This is an open online classroom and forum. We can interchange and ask each other questions, and I can create other video content that will hopefully help you and anybody else who is looking for the answers to these type of questions. Okay, thank you for being one of the 11,000 viewers who not weekly, monthly, visit my Quora site and they actually ask questions. I really appreciate and cherish you guys. And I also want to do a shout out to everybody who are watching these YouTube videos on my Love and Money Secrets TV. I just found out today, I had over 22,000 viewers on YouTube and about 415 or 414 subscribers. So we are definitely growing. Quora, my Quora family, I want to shout out to you guys. 11,000 of you have been coming every month. We've doubled from the beginning of the year from 6,000 to over 11,000. So I want to thank you for that. And I'm going to be announcing in the next couple of videos, I'm going to be announcing our winners for the month of September, the 4 winners who are going to win the t-shirts that we're giving away because we are sponsored by NLPpower.com from the San Diego Hypnosis Institute. We have the amazing, the brilliant mind, Dr. David Snyder. If you don't know about him, look him up on YouTube. He is a modern day Jedi master. I kid you not. He has like 3, 4 different black belt degrees, 12th degree, 1st degree, 4th degree, black belt degrees. He's a master Reiki energy healer. He's got multiple medical degrees. He's a master acupuncturist. He's also trying to remember all the different he's a master linguistic programmer. He's also a master, he's not the #1 NLP hypnotist in the world. And he's just got a lot of different accreditations, and he has healed so many people and taught people to heal themselves, as well as he teaches and trains a lot of people in the clinical and medical community. I'm one of his advanced students, and I have multiple certifications from the San Diego Hypnosis Institute. So you will be winning one of these t-shirts. I put it here to keep it handy. This is one of the courses he teaches called Killer Influence Charisma. Right now, if you are thinking of any kind of, if you have any interest in neurolinguistic programming, if you have any interest in any form of hypnosis and regression technologies, neurosomatic processes, the body of work that this man has dovetailed together. Oh my gosh, Chinese face reading. Uh, Incredible. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. I mean, when you look up his pedigree, you're like, he has more certifications, letters behind his name than McDonald's makes hamburgers, I'm going to say. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for tuning in, tapping in, turning on to Love and Money Secrets TV.